Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Amy J again. Soft guy era. Men are just placing more demands on women now. Damn right. Please like, subscribe to below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
I just got off the phone with someone I was seeing, and she asked me how my day was going, and I explained I was at the airport. And then she said, "I'm glad you got there safe." And I said, "Yeah, I had to take an Uber." I had to block her. I mean, she was great and everything. She was emotionally intelligent, always paid for dinner, pretty much catered to my every need. But if you hear I'm taking an Uber to the airport, and your first move is not to open up Venmo and send me money, are you even a real woman? And then you find out I'm on a commercial flight and you don't immediately charter me a private jet? I know my worth, Drizzle Drizzle. I'm in my soft guy era. I want to be pampered. And if
Damn
you're
right.
broke, just say that. And I'm sure later she'll come around looking for some sugar, but this sugar don't mix without drizzle.
All right, fellas, we back with another banger as requested. Icks that women give men that are in their soft guy era. So look, for number one, we got a dry ass crack, bro. As a man in the soft guy era, you must set standards and certain procedures for the women that you deal with.
Crusty, musty ass cracks? Come on, boys. We could do better than that.
Especially if y'all are intimate. If she knew she was gonna give you some poom poom earlier that morning, why would she pull up at your house at the end of the day with a dry ass crack? It's just not sane. Drizzle drizzle. Number two, spit in the air ducts or the corners of their mouth. Oh my God. I don't know how many times I've talked to a woman with braces or just good teeth and it fucks up everything because she got spit bubbles literally just sitting in the corner of her mouth. It's disgusting.
Okay, this is something I do agree upon. There are quite a bit of people that have that. I even have a friend that has a very similar issue, but he's a guy. I've actually only seen a few women that have that bubbly thing issue. Interesting,
Drizzle,
though.
drizzle. Number three, dirty sneakers. Listen,
Damn
if
right.
you can, as a man in this soft guy era, deal with a woman with dirty sneakers, you're a dirty man. And you don't need to be in this movement. Because the one thing that dirty sneakers on a woman screams is that I'm easy. We don't want easy women in our soft guy era, okay? Drizzle, drizzle. Number four, she doesn't know how to talk English. She uses social media slang. For an example, period.
This is almost most modern women nowadays. They use the OMG, the LOL in real life, and it's cringy.
Yeah. Or that's on who? That's on period. Listen, you don't want those type of women around because as a man in your soft guy era, when you at these certain meetings and networking and you're around corporate people, do you really want a girl that's talking in Ebonics or talking English? Let's be for real. Drizzle, drizzle. And number five, if she has a dirty interior of her car,
That should be number one. I feel like most women I've ever met have somewhat of a dirty car. The first girl I dated after my ex-wife, horrible messy car. Horrible car. Like, horrible. And she looked at my car and she just like felt embarrassed. I'm like, yeah, you should be.
listen, I cannot tell you guys how many times I've got in a very, very attractive woman's car and I've seen dried fries, sunflower seed shells, I've seen pennies, quarters, I've seen nugget crust.
Not just that, I've seen like fast food bags. I've seen trash bags and other things still in the car, not just the crumbs.
I've seen McDonald's papers, wrappers.
No,
Listen, you have to stay away from these women. And if you identify these icks in any of the women that you deal with in your soft guy era, you must run immediately because these women are red flags if they have any of these five icks. And if you guys have any more icks to add to it, please leave them down below because we need to keep adding to this list so our new brothers that are coming up in this movement can have a guide and something to study off of and be successful in their soft guy era.
This is why I actually love this movement. I love Passport Bros, but I understand Passport Bros cannot touch every man's life in a sense because it cannot change every man's life. Because not every man wants to leave the country, for one. Not every man has that kind of money, two. Not every man wants to live in a different country, also. There's a lot of factors when it comes to Passport Bros. But Passport Bros do have the best options when it comes to women. But if soft guy era can be such a big movement to where it forces women to change their ways because men aren't dealing with it, I think this is actually a really good movement. It makes it so that even in the US, even the men that aren't able to travel, aren't able to leave, get a wonderful benefit out of it.
All right, y'all. Let's get up out of here.
I'm not
Drizzle,
dramatic.
drizzle.
I'm not emotional, but sometimes I am.
You're allowed to be emotional and dramatic about things too.
Not in this kind of world.
Whoa, wait. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I mean, like, every time I wake up, I'm like, phew, I'm alive.
really?
Do you ever throw fits?
Yeah, sometimes. I try to keep them away from my friends and family, and sometimes it's just something that I do alone. Sometimes I'll dance it off, or sometimes I'll just need to cry.
You know something? It's okay to have emotions in front of other people. You don't have to be shy or really, like, nervous. You can just let it out.
That's a really nice thing to say.
This is life. It happens sometimes, and I'm just gonna have to let it out.
Do you think that that's really brave?
I've tried it myself, so yeah, I actually did feel a little brave, not to brag.
That's not bragging.
Just being honest.
My mom was
Yeah, it's so different when you're a kid saying all these things. Now, when you're a man, full-grown man, saying the exact same thing that this kid says, society views you differently.
showing me some videos of you.
What'd you think?
I actually love them.
Really? Would you tell me if you hated them?
No.
All right, that's a polite answer.
Would you say you're a new fan?
Wow, it's nice to meet you. Always nice to meet a new
Is this an
fan.
OnlyFans
Okay,
girl?
fellas, you've heard it from the little champ. It's okay to show emotions, and it's okay to show it in front of your friends. This is a concrete advice, if you ask me. Yep, yep.
Fellas, this woman gonna tell me, take out the trash and hurry up. First of all, I am in my soft guy era. Okay, I am to be kept up. I don't keep up. Then have the nerve to double back time I'll take her to Target. I am a passenger prince. So you gonna be taking me to Target. And when I get there, I better have my extra caramel frappuccino waiting for me when I get up at the counter. You know what I mean? Have
Drizzle,
me
drizzle.
thirsty while we shop, talking about some hurry up because I got a doctor's appointment to get to, and I need to get to Target, get what I got to get, and then go get her. I don't do that anymore. Running errands with mama? No, sir. No, sir. I am in my soft guy era. Drizzle, drizzle, baby. Drizzle, drizzle.
What are you doing?
I was.
Did you even take the garbage out yet?
No,
We have to go.
I was gonna get to it.
Come on, I told you I needed to go to Target, and I got to take my mama to the doctor
let's
by
get in
4
the car
o'clock.
then.
You don't even have shoes on.
It's out the door. Let's get it. Let's go.
After a lot of time and consideration, I've now decided to enlist and take my talents to the soft guy era.
Yeah.
I'm done with the bare minimum. Deal's already done. Contract's been signed.
Damn
I'm
right.
tall, I'm dark skinned, I'm athletic, and I just can't be giving out this sexy chocolate for free.
Damn right.
I'm not putting anything in my hands, I'm not putting anything in you. And on to better news, I've already found myself a provider woman. I got her sending me haircut money. You gotta start small before working your way to those big bills. Next, we're gonna get some gas money, okay?
Damn right.
Drizzle, drizzle.
Drizzle,
I
drizzle.
like seeing y'all insult men by calling them women because it only just shows y'all think women are whack.
Sure, this ain't classy, bud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and unresponded DMs. Women love a soft guy.
Steak as good as sprinkle.
Oh, yes, they do.
Sound like they're actually drooling.
My kings, did you see that? She's trying to talk smack on the Drizzle movement, but she's got her Cash App up on her screen. If she wanted to say, I'm broke and I can't afford to support a man, she could have just said that. Instead, she had to be shy about it and put her Cash App up to say, I'm a brokey. And she should know the Drizzle movement is a no brokey conversation. If you cannot show me that you are not broke, you don't get to have an opinion on the Drizzle movement.
Damn
Because
right.
The Drizzle movement is attracting. We don't chase, we attract. So we're saying drizzle, drizzle because these girls can hear us and they're coming. So we're going to swipe up on your video.
Drizzle Drizzle means I'm too broke to make it rain.
Drizzle Drizzle means I already bought these $100,000 geodes, so I know I'm good. I need you to drizzle.
What? Oh, I've seen these geodes in a few of his videos, and I was like, God dang, those geodes must be so expensive because how big it is. I didn't realize they were $100,000. The man's living it up.
To step up to show me you're equal. Drizzle Drizzle means I'm in my soft guy era. I'm taking my $9,000 Fujifilm camera and traveling the world to do photography. And if you can't fund that to help me start my art gallery, then you're not a good person.
She's
Drizzle
not.
Drizzle. Because what kind of girl who claims to be a woman doesn't love art enough to support his man as he starts an art gallery? Drizzle Drizzle. Drizzle Drizzle means support me. This is one of my newest Airbnbs. Prove to me that you're not broke and book this property for a week, fly out to Dallas and show me that you're not a brokey and that you are my equal, Drizzle.
He's trying to get his Airbnb booked through doing this. This is so awesome. He's like advertising his Airbnb while talking Drizzle Drizzle to the women. This is the best.
Drizzle Drizzle means buy me another one of these to show me you appreciate the same kind of art that I appreciate, Drizzle Drizzle. But you know what Drizzle Drizzle really means? It means that I should not have to ask. You should be able to feel my energy. If I have to ask, I don't want it. If you wanted to, you would. Drizzle Drizzle means that if you're broke, don't even reply to this video. This is a non-broke conversation, Drizzle Drizzle.
Whew, that was some good chow, Drizzle Drizzle. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Keep making videos. Keep pushing out your boundaries. Keep pushing out your standards. And keep women in check. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.